This is the Boston Celtics newsfeed on CLNS Radio. Today is Monday, February 27th, 2017. This is Mike Walsh reporting for CLNS Radio, the leading online provider of audiovisual coverage for the Boston Celtics. Boston has a quick turnaround following a Sunday evening win in Detroit as the Celtics return home for a game Monday night against the Atlanta Hawks. The Celtics hung on to a 104-98 win over the Pistons in an ugly contest all around. Isaiah Thomas scored 33 points and Marcus Smart and Terry Rozier combined for 27 off the bench, but Boston shot just 40% from the field. Detroit, led by Andre Drummond's 1-of-11 performance from the charity stripe, missed 19 free throws. The win draws Boston within 3 games of a stagnant Cleveland, which hosts Milwaukee tonight. The third-place Wizards dropped their second straight, allowing Boston to pull a full 3 games ahead of them in second. The Atlanta Hawks have a 32-26 record, but have lost 3 straight, including 2 bad ones after the All-Star break to Miami and Orlando. Deadline acquisition Ersan Ilyasova has posted 14 points over 2 games, but hasn't shot particularly well. He did grab 10 rebounds in 25 minutes in the loss to the Magic. The Hawks list no players on their injury report. For Boston, Avery Bradley missed game number 22 of the last 23 in Detroit, but Brad Stevens claims he will return any day now. And as Chris Vivlemore of the Atlanta Journal-Constitution tweeted out around 5 p.m. Monday, Bradley is not listed on the team's pregame injury report. Gerald Green also remains a game-time decision with a heel issue. The buyout rotary continued Monday around the NBA, and the Celtics are sniffing around a little bit. According to the Boston Globe's Adam Himmelsbach, recently freed up Terrence Jones was in touch with the team, though a deal is unlikely. Jones, who's just 25 years old, was averaging 11.5 points and 5.9 rebounds with the Pelicans before the DeMarcus Cousins trade signaled the likely end to his tenure in New Orleans. According to Himmelsbach, Danny Ainge didn't comment directly on Jones, but said, quote, "I like our team right now, and unless something really jumps out to us where I feel like we can get significantly better, I'd just assume keep our team intact," end quote. Other players recently joining the mid-season free agency heap are Luis Scola and Brandon Jennings, while Andrew Bogut's departure from Philadelphia is still not official. In his first post-deadline power rankings, ESPN's Mark Stein did what the Celtics did, stood pat. Boston sits at number 6 on the list for the second straight week, though the Wizards were swapped from 8 to 5 in favor of Toronto, which beat Boston on Friday. In front of Boston, in order, are the Warriors, Cavaliers, Spurs, Rockets, and Raptors. Elsewhere in the NBA, Toronto got some bad news. Kyle Lowry, who missed Friday's win over Boston, will be out for an extended period after having surgery on his wrist. According to ESPN's Brian Windhorst, the operation will keep him out 4 to 6 weeks, and the team hopes to get him back for the playoffs. Other injury news includes the floundering New York Knicks losing center Joakim Noah for the remainder of the season. Noah had arthroscopic knee surgery Monday and won't be reevaluated for a month. The Knicks signed him to a 4-year, $72 million contract last summer. Budding 76ers star Joel Embiid hasn't played since January 27th and is now ruled out indefinitely with left knee swelling and soreness. An MRI was scheduled for Monday. The Boston Celtics host the Atlanta Hawks tonight at 7:30 p.m. at TD Garden. Be sure to stay tuned after the game to Celtics Newsfeed here on CLNS Radio for our post-game recap. Celtics Newsfeed is being powered by the SeatGeek ticketing app, the smartest and easiest way to buy and sell sports and concert tickets. Get a $20 rebate on your first purchase by downloading the free SeatGeek app to your phone. Go to the Settings tab and click Add a Promo Code, and then enter the code CELTSNEWS, that's CELTS News, all one word, for a $20 rebate, and so SeatGeek knows who sent you. To stay up to speed on the 17-time world champions, follow CLNSradio.com on Twitter at CLNS Radio, and be sure to subscribe to the Celtics newsfeed both on iTunes and Stitcher, as well as the CLNS Radio mobile podcast app. This has been Mike Walsh for Celtics Newsfeed.